Carrington, who have become great friends. It's going to be fun to watch.
Melissa Smith against Nelson Adota, and the Sun win the opening tip. Mabry using the ball screen, fires a three. And Maisha Hines-Allen, who was questionable coming in with an ankle, she's available. And Carrington.
But he gets some confidence, getting some points on the board early.
Dejanay Carrington, last year's Kia Most Improved Player. Charles gives it a whirl distance and knocks it down.
Much on the inside for Connecticut.
First three for Charles in 2025, missed her first three. Becker's operating the offense, finds Carrington. Her three ball is true. 5 quick ones for D. Just missed it, rebounded Carrington.
Nelson Adota has to finish towards the rim on that shot. She's fading away.
Becker's driving, finding Hines-Allen plus the foul.
A lot of shots between those two, Mabry and Agumbawale. That was a stud team.
And the heroics, of course, by Arike. Becker's pull-up is money. 4 for 4 in the Big East tournament. It makes you think about it a little extra, how dominant they've been in stores. Charles knows the thing.
Forces the defense to come out. It's going to open up the inside for Connecticut.
Fascinating to watch Becker's and Agumbawale play away from each other. Becker's bucket number 2.
Offense, she's getting the ball, moving it with pace, and she's also being a little more selfish in terms of looking for herself.
Mabry a 3.
That is what Connecticut needs from Marina Mabry.
Hard to find time to take a breath. Up and down action here. Nelson Adota on the block. Hartley around a pair of screens. Now it's Tina Charles. Float game is strong. Both teams in search of their first win of the season. Harris in the triple threat. Hartley tries to come over the screen. Hines-Allen on the drive and lays it home.
Nice.
Dallas wings 6 of 10 from the floor. Agumbawale led the league in steals last year. Off to the races. Arike, the pull-up is good. And Dallas retakes the lead.
Taking the mistakes Connecticut's making and scoring quickly. The Sun have to do a better job valuing possessions, playing with pace, but playing smart.
That's money from Mabry.
I'll tell you what, I've never seen so many 5 jerseys in a building before, already showing that her mark continues to be made in the W.
Incredible. And an assist for Becker's, Maddie Siegrist.
And the more reps you get with each other, the more comfortable and the more trust you have in each other.
Dallas allowing 87 points per game through 4 ball games as McCowan is on cleanup crew. Saw a lot of that last year with Connecticut. Hartley with blazing speed puts it in. Becker's is the matchup. Diaby the screen. Mabry slings it to Peters. Touch pass. Hart's 3 is good. Spent the last 2 seasons with Connecticut. Was a part of that 4-team, 13-player blockbuster trade and sent Alyssa Thomas to Phoenix. Siegrist skying to the basket. McCowan cleans it up and the foul.
Boxing out McCowan as soon as the shot goes up because she's so good at positioning herself to get an offensive rebound. Maybe you even send 2 at her if you have to, but you have to make sure you keep McCowan off the boards.
Peters gets it off in time, drains the 3. You come from a basketball family and you've never heard of Off the Pine.
I mean, look, Brendan, you're an old soul. Paige Becker is not old at all, knocking that shot down, but
it's Kyla Charles, who spent a cup of coffee with Connecticut, just scored, make it 30-27. Hartley once again. 4 starters back on the floor joining Hartley. Catch in the corner, jumper flies, it's good. Dallas Wings are owning this second quarter, leading at 13-6. Becker's puts the head down, slings it over the shoulder. Siegrist 3 is good.
You know, they both were a little bit set back with some injuries and personal situations, and they've handled it really well. You know, they're eager to be competitive and to contribute to the team. You can see them cheering for each other on the bench. And how important is it, though, to have a player come in who has a year of experience in Dallas, of course, but when you have a young roster, someone like JC who has just enough experience to kind of give you that anchor. Yeah. No matter what kind of success you have in college, it's hard when you come here. And JC can do it on both ends of the floor. So to have a double threat is really important.
Connecticut just used a timeout. Dallas riding a 23-7 run. The lead is 17.
Wow.
Big time shot by Rivers to try and stop the bleeding. Minute to go, second quarter. Sundown 16. They throw a trap at Mabry. Someone's open. Morrow gets Carrington in the air. Count it and one. The first points at home in the career of Anissa Morrow. In the first half of action, playing in the rhythm of the system. Carrington, nice move to the basket. Dijonay. Rebound, Ono. Mabry keeping her eyes up the floor. Elbow J, slithers in. Mabry's taken 8 shots. 6 are from 3 at another 3-ball. That one's good. Anything you can do, I can do better.
You gotta love their story too, how they went from not friends to best pals. It's not rocket science.
Agumbawale comes around the screen. Step back 3 is money. That sent Alyssa Thomas from Connecticut to Phoenix. Arike again. Yes! You take the win that she didn't beat you scoring the ball in the first half, but come alive as Page with the block. Leading the break, Arike to Beckers.
She didn't have to do all of that, man.
Mabry for 3, quick response. This is good stuff. Just a Tuesday night in May, Arike putting on a clinic.
They played a great first 3 quarters. Like, you can see the Sun team, they're right there. It's just, they gotta get over the hump. A little more time together with reps.
Beckers, a master class on the pull-up jumper.
Stop on a dime.
Took the words out of my mouth. In control. Now one-on-one for Carrington. Shovels it up and in. The up and on. That very statement you just made, though, you can make that same case for a bunch of teams around the league. 8 new head coaches. You just plug in different names. Beckers up to 21. 84-67. McCowan prancing in the paint and finding Segrist. Could not put it home. Oh, Arike gets the loose ball and buries it.
Down on the defense end, keeping Connecticut to 1 and done, making it difficult for them to reverse the ball.
Charles for 3.
Tina Charles wide.
To put it all together.
It's just big to get transition buckets because you can get high percentage shots. Wow, Tina Charles, are you kidding me?
Vintage Tina. Look at the flick of the wrist. 88-76.
I hear you, Brendan, okay?
Segrist gets those 2 right back. Led D1 in scoring in the 2022-23 season with the Wildcats. Beckers, perfect feed to Charles. Wings shooting 56% as a team, 9 of 16 from deep. DHO, Beckers lob it to Hines. Allen, that's excellent offense. Looking to add to it and notch their first win of the year. Connecticut also in search of win number 1. Mabry looks to split the defense. Has it picked off. Dallas with numbers. Bounce pass. Charles to Segrist. Commits her 2nd foul, both in this quarter. Open shot for Quinterly.
Then from there down, like, any given night, anybody can win in this league. It's
no doubt.
How much talent there is from top to bottom. She's only in her early 20s. Like, that's wild.
And her latest with Verizon, just a tearjerker. So good, Paige.
Wow.
Rivers.
Okay, Sanaya Rivers.
The officials nod in unison.
Coach Koklanis is going to be happy with 19 points off turnovers. So forcing mistakes, but then capitalizing off of them, huge. Dallas looked very good tonight. Connecticut showed moments. They're going to be in an okay shape.
The welcome home party goes well for Paige Beckers. 21 points on 8 of 10 shooting, 7 assists, 5 boards. She gets her first career WNBA win.